Dani Alves has been sent to prison for 4.5 years.
The Brazilian footballer, former Barcelona star Dani Alves.
Former Barcelona and Brazil footballer Dani Alves.
Dani Alves.
A footballer who used to be the best fullback in the world, winning 43 trophies in his career, is now sitting locked up in one of the most notorious prisons in Spain. But how did this happen? Why he ended up in jail? To find this out, we need to dig deeper, so let's get straight into this. Daniel Alves da Silva, better known by the name of Dani Alves, is born in Brazil in 1983. His father was a farmer with a lot of passion for football, so he eventually managed to organize his own football team. Alves at the age of 6 started as a winger because he was rapid, but he just couldn't score, so his father repositioned him as a right back. He played for his hometown Juazeiro, and then in 2001 he finally made his professional debut for Bahia, but not only did he make a debut, he managed to assist within only 4 minutes into the match, he assisted one more time before the break, and he won a penalty before being subbed off in the 60th minute. And this was only the beginning. He continued with good games, and that was noticed by Sevilla, but as he wasn't scoring goals they were afraid to sign him, so they got him on loan. But after 2003 Youth World Cup, where he was named third best player in the tournament, Sevilla signed him permanently. His first season at Sevilla was struggle for him, as he wasn't nearly in a good form as other players were, so he just couldn't play the entire games, but the next season is where things started to get better for him. He was playing more and more frequently throughout the next few years, and even with the competition in Sevilla being just too high at the time, with the names like Sergio Ramos, Jesus Navas, Saviola, he managed to be the key player in the season 2006-2007 when Sevilla won Copa del Rey and UEFA Cup. In the same season, Alves was part of Brazil's squad for Copa America. He played 4 matches, including the final match against Argentina, where he managed to assist an own goal and even score one to win his first international trophy. Only a month after that, he went out in public saying that he wants to join a big club so he could win more trophies. Many offers arrived at his door, including offers from Liverpool and Chelsea as well, but he decided to stay one more season at Sevilla until in 2008 Barcelona sent an offer for Alves and he joined them on a 4-year deal, being the third most expensive defender in history. The first season in Barca couldn't be better for him, as he instantly managed to jump into the Barca's first team, playing almost every single game. That year they won the treble, but unfortunately Alves couldn't play in the Champions League final due to car suspension. However, he was only warming up. During his stay at Barca they were just unstoppable, with teammates like Puyol, Busquets, Xavi, Iniesta, Messi, Henry, Neymar, Suarez and a whole bunch of other superstars. He managed to win every trophy he could possibly imagine. He became the best fullback in the world and a club legend, winning 6 La Liga titles, 3 Champions Leagues, 3 FIFA Club World Cups, 4 Copa del Reys, 4 Supercopa de Españas and 3 UEFA Super Cups. The most iconic year for Alves was definitely 2015, as Barcelona became the first club in history to win the treble of Domestic League, Domestic Cup and European Cup twice, but then everything started to go in the wrong direction for both Alves and Barcelona. After Barcelona were eliminated by Atletico Madrid in the quarterfinals of the 2015-16 UEFA Champions League, Alves recorded a bizarre video in which he impersonated his wife consoling him for the defeat and posted it on Instagram. In the club they were furious about that, so manager Luis Enrique dropped him from the following match against Valencia. With the situation in the club being as it is, and being almost 10 years at Barca, Alves felt like he needs a new challenge, so in 2016 he signed with Juventus, where he didn't play a lot of games, but he still managed to win a couple of trophies. In the end of that season, his contract with Juventus was terminated by mutual agreement, so he joined PSG. And even though he was kinda old, he was still impressing the crowd with his plays, but when his contract expired in 2019, PSG wasn't planning on giving him a new one, so he became a free agent. Next 2 years saw him going back to Brazil to play for Sao Paulo, and after that returning to Barcelona, but little did he know that return to Barcelona would be the worst decision of his life. But before I tell you what really happened when he came back to Barca, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Winning all the trophies he possibly could, Dani Alves got bored of football, so he started going to nightclubs in Barcelona. One night while he was out in the club with his friend, 3 girls came into the same club. Alves and his friend bought champagne for 3 young women and then he asked one of them to go with him to another area where there was a bathroom which she was unaware of. Once inside, he became violent and forced her to have sex, despite the fact she repeatedly asked him to let her go. The friend who was with her broke down in tears as she told the court how the victim was crying uncontrollably after leaving the bathroom, saying Alves had really hurt her. Throughout the trial, Alves has given 3 different accounts of the incident. In the first version, Alves told that he didn't know her and accused her of trying to become famous by making a false statement. He implied that he entered the bathroom not knowing that she was already using it, but this was contradicted by surveillance footage. After understanding that evidence had been collected against him and the above account was part of the evidence, Alves changed his story in court. In the second version, he admitted that he entered the bathroom first before the woman and that inside the bathroom he had defecated in toilet with the woman beside him and nothing sexual happened. When Alves was questioned on why the woman would remain in the bathroom with him for 15 minutes doing nothing, Alves changed his story again. In the third version, he said that the woman had performed the BJ on him in the bathroom, but then he admitted that they had sex but that it was consensual. However, after 3 days of trial, he was found guilty and was sentenced to 4.5 years in prison and 150,000 euros fine. Dani Alves was someone I really enjoyed watching on and even off the pitch because he had really funny and positive personality, and he will certainly be remembered in history as one of the best defensive players, but what he did definitely takes away the legend status he carried with him. And if you want to check another amazing story, you better watch this video.